we want to get into our last segment, which is about posting, do's and don'ts, public versus private profiles, things of that nature. So I know you having somewhat of a business profile, you have to manage. You have to know what you're posting, and you have to be really conscientious of what you post, making sure that it doesn't tarnish your brand. So would you
you have to be really smart about what you post, because I think at the end of the day, all the posts combined are what people wind up thinking you are, whether you are like that or not.
Exactly.
It's kind of up for them to find out if they ever meet you, but while they're looking at you through a screen, I know, yes, hopefully, but while they're looking at you through a screen, you only have those pictures, those stories, those tweets, those Facebook posts to let people know who you are. So I think I personally go with public page rather, because I feel like that's how you can grow the most in terms of having people actually look at your work. If you're on private, the only people who are going to see it are people that you let in, slash people that, you know, are your friends. You know, they're only going to be people that you've already known, that you've told your Instagram, and you've let them into your little squad.
Exactly.
Hey guys, it's Malik.
I'm Asia. I'm Haley.
And today we're talking about what we wish our parents knew about social media.
Yes, tune in at 3:05 Eastern on 17 Magazine's Instagram stories. See you there.
See you then.
We just finished our Instagram live. It was so much fun.
So awesome.
If you haven't checked it out, go tune in on the Do Something Insta story and you'll see the Instagram live.
Yes, we talk about bullying and how you can help.
Your business profile, things like that. So.
Exactly. Yeah, I know there are news reporters now who still have like public and private pages, because they want to be able to like party and not have that be part of their like brand, but at the same time they work for a really important news organization, so they want to have their public business one as well. And I think like when you're posting, you want to be able to use hashtags. I've heard of hashtags being referred to as like the lottery, because you literally, there's a chance that you could be a top post on a hashtag, you could be in any way, you could always get someone to discover you through a hashtag, and so it's important that you sort of use all like 30 of them actually.
Absolutely.
But of course, when you're posting, don't put the hashtags in the caption. I was going to say the comments. You don't want to put it in the caption. You want to put it in the comments, because that way it comes across more genuine, because there aren't a bunch of like blue 30 hashtags or so in the actual caption, but instead they're in the comments, so you're still getting the opportunity for people to find the photo, but without the photo looking as though you're just trying to sell yourself to as many people as will find you through the hashtags. It just comes across more genuine, and that's a super big tip when it comes to posting and not posting, and what to not post.
Absolutely. I find that very interesting, because I've actually seen people do it, but I never understood why they did it, and the way that you just explained it really shows why they do it. Thank you so much for explaining that, and then actually going into the hashtags and like you being having the hashtags referred to as a lottery. I find that very interesting, because I never heard that. Heard of that either. So I remember actually when I went to Lehman College to go interview my best friend Kevin here. For that, I actually hashtagged Lehman College and stuff, and then I put other kinds of hashtags. But one of the hashtags was my post was the top post at the time for like 5 minutes or something. And I find that really interesting. I was like, wow, I'm the top post with this hashtag.
It's so true. And so you also want to use hashtags where you have a higher chance of doing that. So if the hashtag has 1 million something posts, like maybe hashtag love probably has like 8 million or so posts.
It literally, I think it has like 2 billion or something like that. Because I checked.
Yeah, it's probably a huge amount. So obviously you're probably not going to be the top post on hashtag love. So you want to try something like hashtag, I don't know, love is love. Well, that one's getting more popular.
Yeah, that is.
Or love wins. But there's so many other ones that you can look at. Once you just do hashtag love on your caption, or in the comment rather, you'll see all the different hashtags that are like hashtag love or start with love and then continue. So those will have ones, and it'll show you the number, as you're saying, like right when you're using the hashtag. So you can see if one has 500,000, you have a better chance than one with 2 billion.
Exactly. Very important. Any other tips or anything in terms of like posting? And things of that nature. Any other tips?
Yeah, so when you're posting, I think like just using Instagram as an example, since that's like my favorite.
Mine too, just me.
You can make sure that you fill everything out. So like you're saying, like tagging colleges, right? Tagging companies, the cookie dough, tagging all of these different people and places is what allows them to sort of find you, because it automatically will pop up in their notifications. And then you also just want to fill out other things. Where are you? What location? Like if we were going to do one right now, Marcus Garvey Park, you want people to be able to find you.
Absolutely.
And so whenever someone looks up, like, what's this park like? I do that before. Like, what's this restaurant like? Let me see on Instagram.
Yes.
And so whenever people do that, there's a chance that they'll see your photo and like it. So again, giving yourself the upper hand and trying to make sure that you really fill out everything is a way to ensure that more people find you and you can post, and it's using all the features too, which is really cool.
Exactly. And I also find it very, very interesting. I noticed what you said. Oh, you want me to stop? Okay, no, just look at the camera. Sorry. I also noticed something that you said earlier, which is that if you don't know where you're going, then you look. So let's say you're going to Harlem Shake, where we got these lovely shakes from.
You definitely think I looked them up on Instagram.
Exactly, and that's very interesting that you say that, because that is what people are doing now. Rather than either Google searching and going to the place themselves, they look at social media, which is something of like, it's kind of like a Yelp or things like that, where it's part of your brand, where you have to portray yourself and in a certain way as a business, because now people are actually going to look there to judge if they're going to join your establishment or not.
Exactly.
And I think that is extremely, extremely important and critical. Thank you so much for telling us that point. And then last but not least, in a second, we're going to talk about Malik's love for aviation, because this one loves planes, and it's like it's one of his favorite things. So we're going to talk about that later.